let's come together. Stage is just around the corner and we need to rehearse. As the most experienced person in our class, I will take the initiative to go first. Pay attention, take notes, and maybe your piece will be as state-worthy as mine. Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our scene, to which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Thank you very much. Now, who would like to go next?
We'll go. Although, I doubt anyone can follow that before.
Oh, it's just a process, a rehearsal process. Just do your best. I'll take notes.
May?
What?
Well, it's about old granddaddy.
Oh, I know. I told him all those stupid lies. Well, I'm gonna go over there this morning and I'm gonna tell him the truth. I mean every horrible thing. I don't care if he wants to hear it or not. He's just gonna have to take me like I am. And if he can't stand it, if it sends him into a coma, that's just too damn bad.
Too late.
What is it? What's so funny?
It's not funny. Oh no, it's not a bit funny.
Well, what is it then? What?
Oh, granddaddy, he's
What? Oh God, that's not funny.
I know. It just struck us as funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's sad. It's very sad. We've been up all night long.
Oh my God. Is he okay? Is he gonna live?
They don't think so. I don't know why we make you like this. We're just sick. We're just awful. We are. We're awful. Oh, good. Now I feel bad. I feel like crying. Me too. I feel like crying. Me too.
Well, you've gotten me all depressed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It happened last night. He had another stroke.
I see.
But he's stabilized now.
That's good. You two okay? You look like you need some rest. Well, of course now we'll be able to tell him the truth about all those lies I told. I mean, finally I get my wits about me and he calms down. It's just like him.
Sure it's gonna be different on here when old granddad dies. I mean, not for you two really, but for me.
It'll work out.
Hey, it'll work out.
I sure hope so.
I'm scared to be here all by myself all alone.
Well, you don't have to be here all alone. Maybe they will move back in here.
I don't think I'll be living here.
Well, you're your own woman. Invite some people over. Have some party. Go out with strange men.
I don't know you strange man.
Well, you're not that charming.
Not anymore.
Why not?
Well, I told him we should never see each other again.
Well, if you told him,
Think I should?
Of course. You've got to try. You do.
You do, Lenny. You really do. Really? Really, really?
Yes. Yes.
You should. All right. I will.
I will.
Well, have you got the number? Oh, but I think I want to call him upstairs. It'll be more private. Good idea. I'm just gonna go on and call him up and see what happens. Wish me good luck. Good luck. Good luck, Elaine.
Good job. It needs work. But it's a process.
I'm so excited because I get to go to the high school performing arts. I mean, I was dying to be a serious actress. Anyway, it's the first day back to class and our teacher, Mr. Carter. Ugh, Mr. Carter. He puts us on stage with our legs around everybody, one in back of the other, and says, "Okay, class, we're going to do improvisations. Now, you're on a bobsled and it's snowing out and it's cold. Okay. Go." Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to hear the wind rush, feel the chill. And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see what I had inside. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul. And I tried. And everybody's going whoosh, whoosh. I feel the snow. I feel the cold. I feel the air. And Mr. Clark turns to me and says, "Okay, Morales, what do you feel?" And I said, "Nothing. I'm feeling nothing." And Carp said nothing could get a girl transferred. They all felt something, but I felt nothing, except the feeling that this bull crap was absurd. But I kept telling myself, hey, it's only the first week, maybe genetic. They don't have bobsleds in San Juan. Second week, more advanced, and we had to be a table, be a sports car, an ice cream cone. Mr. Carp, he would say, "Very good, except Morales. Try Morales all alone." So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried to melt. The class yelled nothing. They called me nothing. And Carp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful. They called me hopeless until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Carp would say, "Morales, I think you should transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress, never." Oh my gosh! Went to church, praying Santa Maria, send me guidance on my knees. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, help me feel it, pretty please. The voice came up from the bottom of my soul, came up to the top of my head, and a voice came up from the bottom of my soul. Here is what it said. This class is nothing. This man is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find
Kelly. I'm truly sorry my extra credit essay, The Beatles, The Message in the Music, contained 8 run-on sentences, 6 sentence fragments, excessive use of commas, countless subject-verb disagreements, and improper use of the semicolon. You putrid. As for your comment that the Beatles' music is not a suitable subject for composition, may I refer you to Leonard Bernstein's statement in the current issue of Time magazine that the Beatles' melodies are equal to those of Franz Schubert, and to Kenneth Tyning's in the same issue that the Beatles' lyrics are often reminiscent of T.S. Eliot. And I'm very sorry, no, distressed, to learn that in your day you weren't allowed to write English essays on the music of Glenn Miller, whoever he was. Sincerely, Patricia Dugan, English 12B, 3rd period. P.S. May I remind you that while your subjects and your verbs agree, what you practice and what you preach don't.
You need that killer instinct of their own. Nobody knows where I have come from, Daddy. I can't help but feel alone. I am in a foreign world. I am different, I am strange. I know that I should try to fit in
people show up for the slaughter. No one condemning, you lined up like lemmings, you led to the water. Why can't they see what I see? Why can't they hear the lies? Maybe the fee's too pricey for them to realize your disguise is slipping. I think you're slipping. Now that your grades cannot rise from the grave, you're beginning to fear me. Like cavemen fear thunder, I still have to wonder, can you really hear me? I bring you pain, the kind you can suffer quietly. Fire up your brain, remind you inside your rioting society is slipping. Everything's slipping away, so go ahead, run away, say it was horrible. Tell a friend, spread the word, tell them the tale. Get a pic, do a blog, heroes are over with. Look at him, not a word, hammer me nail. Then I win, then I get everything I ever. All the cash, all the fame and social change. Anarchy that I run, it's Dr. Horrible's turn. You people all have to learn. This world is going to burn. Burn! No, that's two R's, H-O-R. Burn! No sign of Penny good. I would give anything not to have her see. Head up, Billy, buddy. It's too late to study. There's no time for mercy. Here goes no mercy.
I have a secret. I love to spell. Really? Spell boanthropy. Boanthropy? Oh, excuse me, miss. Can you please not sit in that chair? I saved that chair for my dad in the fourth row on the aisle. It may take him a while, but when he gets here, that's his chair. 'Cause my mother's in an ashram in India. I saved a chair for her too, but it's merely symbolic. As daily she cleanses herself in the Ganges. And I live in a house where there's an oversized dictionary that I read as a girl on the toilet. I love my dictionary, and I love the indented border. Every word's in alphabetical order, ergo lost words always can be found. And I wrap my head around at the in one blue
going on a roll. But I got a confession, my own secret obsession, and it's making me lose control.
Everybody gather round.
Well, if Jill can tell her secret, then I can tell mine. I love to bake. No, really, I love to bake. Strudel, scones, eating apple pan down.
Not another sound.
Sunday, I dream of making the perfect creme brulee.
No, 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 no. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to the status quo. Look at me and what do you see? Intelligence beyond compare. But inside I am stirring, something strange is occurring. It's a secret I need to share. Open up, dig way down deep. Hip-hop is my passion. I love to pop, clock, and jam and break. Not another beat. It's just dancing. Sometimes I think it's cooler than homework. No, 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 no. Stick to the stuff you know. It is better by far to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to the status quo.
Listen, well, I'm ready to tell about an event I cannot deny. Dude, there's no explanation for this awesome sensation, and I'm ready to let it fly.
Speak your mind and you'll be heard.
Julie can tell her secret, I'm come clean. I play the bass.
Awesome! What is that? A song?
That, dude, it's like a giant violin.
Not another word.
Jacket and tie.
No, 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 no. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to the status quo. No, no, no. Stick to the stuff you know. It is better by far to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to the status quo. It's not what I want. It's not what I planned. And I just gotta say, I do not understand. Something is really not right, really wrong. And we gotta get things back where they belong. We can do it.
Gotta play!
Stick with what you know. We can do it. Hip hop hooray. She has got to go. We can do it.
Creme brulee.
Keep your voice down low. Not another. No. Not another. No. Not another. No. Everybody quiet. No. 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 Stick to the stuff you know. If you want to be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the flow. No. No. Stick to the status quo. No, no, no. Stick to the stuff you know. It is better by far to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow. No, no. Stick to the status. Stick to the status. Stick to the status quo.
Evening. Thank you all so much for coming. It is so exciting to see this many people at our second opening night, almost twice as many as last year. So thank you. My name is Suzanne McGuire, and I am the director of the show tonight, and am so happy and excited to be helping out with Tiger Drama. We want to say some special thank yous tonight. First of all, to our stage parents, supporting theater arts growth and education, all of the parents who are part of stage and all of you parents who have done rides and put up with rehearsals and put up with breakdowns and all the fun parts of being a drama parent. We're just so grateful for you and for all that you do. Also to our administrators, our LC administrative team, which is so supportive of our department, the teachers who are also so supportive of the students and what they're trying to do with their arts. We are so grateful. And to the entire LC community. We have people, I know for a fact, we have got grandparents here of kids who have gone on to other places and they still come back and see shows. So we're so grateful for all of you that continue to support our department. So again, thank you all so much for coming. I want to pass it off to Greg now, who's going to talk a little bit more about our season this year.
We're incredibly excited to share this evening with you as a kickoff to our 2013-2014 thoroughly entertaining season. That all starts tonight with opening night. Our next production, if you look on the back of your handy dandy program, you'll see it as well, is a show called Thoroughly Modern Millie. It's a 1922 flapper jazz age musical following Millie and her search for love in the great big city of Manhattan in 1922. Big tap dance show. It's our holiday classic for this year. It'll be the first 2 weeks of December. Following that, in January, we are again hosting the IE Festival. Some of you had students who performed in that last year. Hopefully they will be joining us again this year as we welcome children from all over Eastern Washington to that event in January. Following that, round of applause for IE. After that, in March, is a production called Noises Off. It's an incredibly funny farce where you're watching the final dress rehearsal of a show and it's not going well. And in the second act, the entire set, it's a 2-story house, has to rotate 180 degrees around. Then you see it from backstage. Then the house continues its rotation back forward again. So we're going to be constructing a home to code that then has to rotate on a pivot point 360 degrees around. All for your entertainment in March. Shortly thereafter in April is our annual family musical. That is a production of Seussical in April, based on the works of Dr. Seuss, combining his stories into an incredible musical production based on his works. That will be in April. Then we have closing night as well, which rounds out our season, where we announce all the incredible things you have to look forward to in our next season. If you want to know more about any of these things, you can check us out at tigerdrama.com, as well as finding us on Facebook, LCHS Tiger Drama, and checking the news you can use that goes out every Friday. So those are all great ways for you to keep up to date on what's going on with our season and our productions.
Now, we know you are all sitting there going, please, please, tell me, what more can I do? I would love to help this amazing department and all these fabulous children. Yes! So there are several ways that you can help. One is you can become part of stage, which basically just means, hey, we need some people to help with concessions or selling tickets or that kind of thing. They have got everything set up out here that you could want to know about. It's out there. You know, frankly, cash works. Any kind of cash, check. We're going to start taking credit cards soon. Money's good. I'll just be flat out honest. It's a lovely thing. But specifically telling you where we are trying to raise the money this year, very specifically, if any of you have seen any of our productions in the past, you know that we do some amazing things with lighting and sets, and we are really hoping to purchase our own intelligent light system. If any of you saw In the Heights, some of the amazing things we were able to do with lighting design. Making those opportunities available to students really furthers them in college and career readiness, which is what we are all about. So getting access to technology like that would be amazing. The other thing that is really top on our wish list are portable dance mirrors. As you can see, or if you've been into room 129, We don't have anywhere for the kids to watch themselves when they're doing the choreography. We have checked that out. It is not super expensive. So those are two of the top things on our wish list that we would like. So if you can make personal donations, or if you have corporate matching programs, or if you know people who might want to sponsor, that is definitely what we are looking for. But in general, we just really appreciate all the support just by being in the audience and bringing your kids to us, and all of that is wonderful. On helping, we really want to get a jump on what we really already have going for next season. We are very excited, so I'm going to hand it back to Greg to talk about that.
I have a cheat sheet so I don't forget anything. We have so many incredible things to be proud of here at Lewis and Clark, and we continue to be impressed by the caliber of talent in our department. And that caliber of talent has not gone unnoticed, not only here in Spokane, but nationally as well. So as we continue to seek new ways to include more students and really push the edge of what high school theater is about and what we are allowed to do, we're really working to stretch these kids as artists. This summer, I was lucky enough to attend the National Thespian Festival in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I was approached by one of the licensing agencies that licenses shows all around the theaters around the United States. And they had heard of our program and came up with a very interesting proposition for us. So, how many of you remember the movie Fantasia? How many of you have seen Fantasia? Cool. Excellent, excellent. How about Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf, or Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker? Excellent. These are all examples of shows that use orchestration to tell a story. A few years back, the Kennedy Center actually commissioned a musical theater composer named Jason Robert Brown to write a new symphony, very much in the style of Peter and the Wolf, that exposes children to the art of music and symphonic music and theater and all these incredible things and ways to tell a story. So we are lucky enough to be one of the first high schools in the nation to be tasked with a orchestrated retelling by Jason Robert Brown of a children's classic known as The Trumpet of the Swan. So next holiday season, you and your family can join us here at LC. It's going to be a production that involves our orchestra, our band, our performing arts departments, our visual arts departments. We're really looking to expand into the Spokane community, partnering with some organizations in our community as well. And this show is never done by high schools because most high schools can't. And we are one of the few high schools in the nation that can, and that's why they saw us. So Mr. Jason Robert Brown will have his eye on us very closely to monitor this production in the hope that we are able to workshop it in such a way that other schools across our country will have the same opportunity as well. So we're hoping that you will join us in spreading the word about this opportunity and seeking sponsorship and helping create this really unique artistic experience for our students and for the Spokane community.
Listening to us, and now we would love to have you enjoy Act 2 of Opening Night.
tells a genuinely realistic modern love story. A girl meets a boy. She gives him her number, he calls her, and they start hanging out. She starts to like him, but get this. He says, "No monogamy for me, thanks. I just like to fool around." She continues to see him anyway. So they see each other about once a week. They watch movies and play video games together, and they cook fajitas in her kitchen. And every once in a while, he'll mention another girl that he's been seeing, and it upsets her, but she keeps it to herself. Oh, and he never says that he cares about her, because if he ever did, it would be out of character and the audience would laugh. But eventually, he starts to kind of like having her around. See, that's as good as it gets, really. That's a modern romance. The music swells under that big dramatic moment when he hands her a CD and says, "Here, I wrote the new Green Day for you." I want to see that movie. I want to see the movie in which the surly, cynical young slacker makes no personal revelations, no drastic personality change, and no big emotional speech. I want to see the movie in which the woman who loves him realizes that Prince Charming is not going to show up on a white horse, and no one's ever going to hold a boombox over their head for her. So she lowers her expectations accordingly. She decides, yeah, this guy is judgmental, angry, apathetic, and occasionally mean to me, but I'm not getting any younger. She never bursts out and says, "I care about you, jerk, but I don't think you have a soul." She accepts him for who he is, not because she loves him, but because she doesn't want to be alone. So I want to see that movie, but I never will, because movies are not for people like you and me. They're for morons.
So now that we've put all the songs together, we should actually see how it sounds.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Do you think you guys could get us a piano and maybe a bench to sit on?
That'd be good. And percussion.
A push, that's what it was good for.
So you guys actually want to hear our song?
Yeah, it's like 15 songs smashed into one, so we will be like,
We've been working on it. We're gonna see how it sounds.
I'm working on it like the whole show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Feel free to dance, guys.
Yeah, do some dance moves if you would like.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness.
I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best.
I've got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Got my hair a big beauty queen style, high heels off, I'm feeling alive. Off in my class, you're alien. The air, telephone, where you go, sit up and stare
You're a stranger who's come here, come from another town. Funny, I'm a stranger myself here, small world, isn't it? Funny, he's a man who goes traveling rather than settling down. Funny, 'cause I'd love to go traveling, small world, isn't it? We have so much in common, it's a phenomenon. We could pool our resources by joining forces from now on. Lucky, he's a guy who likes children, that's an important sign. Lucky, I'm a girl that wants children, small world, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Small and funny and fine. We have so much in common, it's a phenomenon. We could pool our resources by joining forces from now on. Lucky, you're a guy who likes children, that's an important sign. Lucky, I'm a girl that wants children, small world, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Small and funny and fine.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and your crown and your hat and your all to the reasons again. When I think of the time gone,
Adelaide, Adelaide.
and I think of the way I
Adelaide.
tried, I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Why you in jail? Don't come to me to bail you.
Alright, already, I'm just a no good Nick. Alright, already, it's true. So new, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love
You
you.
can't live here, you can't live there, you can't want everything all of me, and I'm sending you kicking me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone,
Adelaide, Adelaide.
when I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
That's the years of my life I was a fool to get to.
Alright, already, so call a policeman. Alright, already, it's true. So new, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're out of the game, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that. Passing out of time, the story around, I'm telling you now what I do. When I think of the time gone,
Adelaide, Adelaide.
when I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Sue me, sue me. Shoot shoot bullets through me. I love
I'm not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face? I'm enthused. Suddenly, however, I'm puzzled. Bunny rabbits make me want to cry. All my inhibitions have been muzzled, and I think I know I'm being pulled in a new direction. I think I like it. I think I like it. It's got me pulled in a new direction. And this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I've tried, but I can't let it go. God! What do I do? Mother always said be kind to strangers, but she doesn't know what they destroy. I can hear the clear and present danger when she learns that the boy has got me pulled in a new direction. But I think I like it. I think I like it. It's got me pulled in a new direction. And this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll try that I've tried, but I can't let it go. It's disgustingly true. Fluffy dogs with droopy faces, unicorns with dancing mice, sunrise in wide open spaces, Disney World, I'll go there twice. Butterflies and picnic lunches, bunches of chrysanthemums, lollipops and pillow fights and Christmas Eve and sugar plums, string quartets and chia pets and afternoon banana splits, angels watching as I say them, Liberace's greatest hits have got me pulled in a new direction. If he keeps insisting, I'll stop resisting. Just watch me pulled in a new direction. I should stay in the dark, not obey every spark. Boy has a bite better fuller than his bark, and you bet I'll bite too what's truly taboo as I pulled in a new direction.
Dennis and I were still dating. He used to turn to me and say, "Hey, listen, I got a question for you." And I'd say, "What?" And he'd say, "How is it that I love you so much?" And I'd say, "Cut it out, ask me something serious." And he'd say, "Okay. Why is it that I love you so much?" And I'd go, "Stop it, ask me something real." And he'd say, "Okay, how could it be that I love you so much?" And I would just like melt into his armpit. And then one day he saw Mia walking down the street, and I could see what he was seeing when he looked at her. And it broke my heart like a stale cracker. But wait, hold it. I'm getting something good. I'll tell Dennis about their meeting in the wood. He'll go after her. She'll say, "No, guys." Then he'll thank me for being extra nice, which in turn is gonna change his mood, and he'll fall in love with me again in gratitude. It's gonna work. Or maybe it won't.
deep. All those years living in the blur. All that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light. It's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light.
It's like the sky is blue,
And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different. Now that I see you. Now that I
play music, and I know that I am his. I've been gifted with this talent I will soon spread to the world. But in my heart I feel that I will always be that girl. And I know I have potential, I just don't know what it's for. Should I take my winded lungs and all and toss them out the door? And I've always known there was a key to unlock my destiny, but how many keys are on my destiny? If there's lyrics, I can mold them, I can turn them to a song. Maybe somehow I can figure out
who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the road. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It will maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part